This question is on chemical calculation. So the question states that you have a solution that contains two salts, a mixture of two salts, and the two salts are sodium nitrate and sodium sulfate. Alright, so the first thing is we need to write out the formula of the two salts. Now when sodium nitrate dissolves in water, it produces one sodium ion and one nitrate ion. When sodium sulfate dissolves in water, it produces two sodium ions and one sulfate ion. Okay, the next part of the question tells you that the concentration of nitrate ion is 0.2. Alright, if you are not comfortable with handling concentration, you can just imagine that I have 1 dm cube of solution. Alright, if I have 1 dm cube of the solution, what it means is that I have 0.2 moles of nitrate ions. So where did the nitrate ions come from? It came from my sodium nitrate. Now if I have 0.2 moles of nitrate ions, how many moles of sodium would I have from sodium nitrate? Right, if you compare the mole ratio, it will also be 0.2. Okay, now if we look at the question again, they tell you that the concentration of sodium ions is 0.5. Alright, that means the total number of moles in 1 dm cube of sodium ions is 0.5. We have already found out that 0.2 moles of sodium ions came from sodium nitrate. Right, that means that the other 0.3 moles must come from sodium sulfate. Okay, since the total adds up to 0.5, the other 0.3 moles must come from sodium sulfate. Now, with that in mind, how many moles of sulfate ions do I have? Again, we can compare molar ratio. Right, if I have 0.3 moles of sodium ions from sodium sulfate, that would mean that I have 0.15 moles of sodium sulfate, which will also give me 0.15 moles of sulfate ions. So the answer is B.